Hey guys, how's it going? All right, so one thing I have to say that I am absolutely loving is that I have more companies reaching out to me saying, hey, we love your content. We would love for you to try this out for us. And most of it really does somehow apply to our lifestyle, different things I use or do one way or another. Every now and then there's certain things where I'm like, yeah, that's really just not going to work. But guys, this one, no, I have to say, I'm kind of excited about this package. And this video is going to be multi-part because this is something that I'm actually going to have to test out over a day or two. And my teenagers are going to get involved with testing it too. And hopefully I can get them to agree to share their opinions because guys, I have got a cool sleep mask. It's totally upside down. Okay, so guys, when I saw the pictures of this, when the company emailed me and said, hey, would you review this product for us? I was like, you know what, that actually looks kind of cool for a couple different ways. And then I told my husband that this is the one time, and I'm still not truly wishing for it, but based on the makeup of it, or what it looked like in the pictures, this is like the one time it would be convenient if I had a migraine, which my light just went out. Okay, so we're working without a light right now. Anyhow, not that I would ever wish to have a migraine, guys, but it would be really convenient to have one to test this out with because when I get one, I have to have complete dark, and I usually drape something across my eyes, like completely flat on my back, partially so it doesn't fall off my eyes, but also so I don't move. And when I saw this, boy, I'm having a really hard time holding it right side up. When I saw this, that was one of my first thoughts is while I'm not one to be comfortable sleeping with something on my head, I thought this looks like it could be amazing for migraines. Now, it is listed as being a sleep or meditation mask, so I can also see how it works for that. Now, it looks like this is a slide-out box. Awesome. Okay, guys. I'm going to tilt the camera down just slightly. Now you guys can get a better view of this here. So, first thing first, it comes with a really nice little satin storage bag. And, guys, I really apologize, but I would probably slaughter that Zufferin. Maybe. So, here is one of the funny things too, I did notice, like, this is a total, I don't want to say deprivation set, but if you need light, sound, all of that, like, guys, it comes with earplugs, which they're just like the foamy, they're squishy, but they do match the mask, because I did get to pick which color. Comes wrapped in a nice little, I don't know, wax paper, but nice little translucent paper there. And then, okay, see now, guys, here is the mask. What I saw, this is where I wish I had my light working better. See how there's a ridge in here? And what I noticed in the images on Amazon is that with that ridge, what that's going to do is create kind of a pocket. So it's not putting pressure directly on your eyes. That's something that really actually bothers me about traditional sleep masks is I can't handle pressure on my eyes. And like I mentioned before, since I do get occasional migraines and I need to drape something, normally, you guys can laugh, I normally use a sock because the heel actually creates a perfect space, so then it angles down across my face, but it's so lightweight it doesn't put pressure on my eyes at all. And I've tried using a towel, I've tried using different things, but it puts too much pressure in those moments. And this I was really excited about because of that pocket there. Now I do have to see, so there's this piece. I'm going to assume that's just to create almost a seal around your nose so that light isn't seeping in through that. The strap has some nice elastic to it. It is also the same padded material up through here. Guys, I don't know how much more I can say about there. The only thing I am very curious about, Guys, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to own this really quick. I don't exactly have a small head, and that is the one other thing that I'm very honest in my reviews. And I thought, okay, we'll see, because if this is too tight on my head, I'm going to say so. And guys, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to try this on. Now, of course, I cannot see you or anything else, so hopefully... Okay, I know I'm still on screen now. Okay, this loosened up decently. It does not feel too tight on my head. If I'm blinking inside, my eyelashes do rub on the inside, but minimally, and I just shifted it, and now they're barely even touching. It just depends. There's one little section, but I have mascara on that's kind of lengthened my eyelashes as well. This little piece that I mentioned really is blocking out the light. Like, guys, legit, there is no light getting into this mask. And it is, wow, like, I'm impressed. This is, the whole thing through is padded and fairly thick. There is no light filtration happening. So, I am really excited. I'm going to go show this to my teenagers. I'm going to get some feedback from them on it. Given how it was on my head, the one thing I was worried about with migraines and everything is having too much pressure wrapped around. It wasn't too much pressure. I don't know if it would actually work for that. So that, again, guys, I'm not going to wish for a headache. But it's something where I guess it'd be really convenient in this factor. And if I ever do have one and remember to use this, I'm going to put that down in the description box with a little update as far as that goes. So, guys, let me go show this to my teenagers. It's getting late. I'm going to let them play with it here tonight, and then tomorrow we'll get some video there, get their reactions, and see how that is, because I do have one or two that actually will sleep with an eye mask on. So I'm going to hand them over to them for that, and we'll see what they say in the morning. Guys, I am finally wrapping up my sleep mask video. I have to tell you, I have completely underestimated the amount of effort it takes to attempt to coordinate teenagers to come in and do these reviews with me. And this has taken several days longer than I had hoped to, and they're still not here. So, I have their reviews from them. One of them is working, and it seems like my only real time to sit down and do videos right now is during nap time, and that's when she's actually at work. The other one yesterday came down with a stomach bug, and today just is not still feeling great. So I have their reviews from each of them. Now, both of them, so that's 2 out of my 4 teenagers that tried this out overnight. Since it's just something I cannot personally do, guys, their opinions are, so the 16-year-old who is at work, she really wasn't sure. That's never really been her thing. She said that she put it on and she actually did sleep very well with it on. It didn't bother her or anything. She kind of enjoyed it, except that she woke up and it had slid off. That is the one thing. Guys, this is super soft. I can see how that would happen, especially if you're a tosser and a turner. So that is not any fault of the mask or her or anything like that. It's just a fact that she tossed and turned. It came off in the night. Our 14-year-old, she's actually had an interest in sleep masks for some time. It's just not something we've really ever done. And for any who have kind of missed it, we live on the edge of the Black Hills. We're actually not surrounded by a lot of light. So at night, most of the rooms in our house are pretty dark. In fact, there's a couple of them that are just straight pitch black because it's dark. And anyhow, but she's always had an interest in eye masks. She loved the feel of it and everything else. One thing that we didn't think of and that she didn't anticipate is she sleeps in a basement room with a fan on at all times. So it's always very cool. She likes having the air blowing across her from the fan. It's kind of an oscillating fan. And what she found is this is so well constructed that air doesn't move through it either. And she found that it felt very warm on her face given the rest of the air temperature and the air hitting her body. And so it actually purely bothered her because she's so used to having air move across her face. She didn't even know that until she tried to wear it. So she ended up having to take it off in order to sleep that night. As for myself, guys, I Like I said, I've never prayed for a migraine. I'm not going to start now. I have had a headache off and on, and what I can tell you too is that the construction of this is so soft. And as far as the fit, I'm slipping this back on really quick. I've got a ponytail right now, so it's a little difficult. But it does not put pressure anywhere that would actually bother a headache. Now I will say there's just a little bit because I have got the band down low. It's pulling a little at the top, but it's actually not pressure. So, and by the way, guys, it's completely disorienting to now be doing this video in the dark. So that looks fun. Anyhow, guys, ultimately though, I am excited to have this because I do know that when a headache comes on or I need that moment to just step out and zone out, this is actually going to be something great to have on hand. I love, and one thing I've never liked about face masks is when they're flat backed and they put pressure on your eyes, because that really bothers me and can actually cause headaches. Since this has that pocket, that's not an issue there. This really soft nose piece, guys, it blocks out. There's no light streaming in from different angles. It is just there. The side pieces are padded and thick. Nothing is tight, pulling on your ears or anything else, unless you put it on in a weird way. But guys, I'm really happy with this, and thank you to the company again for sending this to us to try. And I'm just glad that I got the opportunity to share this with all of you. Guys, I hope that you're having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.